Hello there. Greetings to your house from my house. If you are watching this in the future, then this was filmed during the great 2020 coronavirus freak out. So we're currently in our house. So the girls are upstairs if you hear that. But anyhow, I am hoping that if this will all blow over here soon, and not that I have anywhere super pressing to go, but I would like my kids to go back to school and summer to happen. It's beautiful outside. We just went for a walk. And beautiful weather also means it's great time to deal with raw fiber, which are those cameras like. There we go. So, if you're watching this sooner versus later, this Saturday, I'm having, since we're all trapped in the house and figured we had a lot of time on our hands, I have a good bit of raw, really nice, like grade A, the good stuff, raw wool. And I'm doing a like raw wool group sale where you can get like a bundle of some different types of raw wool. Raw wool meaning it is not clean and processed. And fear not, it is not like a giant fleece with like poop on the bottom. It's very clean already. It just needs to be kind of washed like you'd wash a dog. So I have made, and this is example, that's why I'm holding this. This is an example of, I just finished making the videos that go along with it because I'm doing like a free educational video ebook situation for if you've never done that before. So I'm going to show you how to wash it and how to card it. Hey, Amber. And I'm showing you how to prepare it with the wool cards, which are the things that look like the giant dog combs. And the reason I chose that versus any sort of other preparation was I figured a lot of people, if you're not into processing fiber yet, you probably don't have a lot of stuff and you don't want to spend a lot of money on fancy wool stuff. But I was like, you might have some dog combs. And if not, you can, well, I would say go to the store and get dog combs. But, if we're also stuck in the house, you might have to Amazon yourself some dog brushes. But either way, it'd be pretty easy to get. And so I'm going to show you how to go all the way from raw fiber to processed fiber, which this being an example of, where the fibers are all nice and going in a single direction. My dog comb is a go-to for, yeah, no, they work just as good. So I'm sure there's like official fiber people that are like, you must have the official equipment. And I'm sure there's reasons for it, so I'm not hating, like chill out. But for those of us that don't have the official equipment, and I have the official equipment, so if you really get into it, find yourself some hand cards. But we're just going to get it to where it's nice and clean and all the wool's going in one direction and it can be spun. This is a beautiful example of some fin sheep, sorry, my brain cut out. Fin sheep wool, I believe, from Bricklin Acres, which is one of our providers, and you can find them on mylocalwool.com. There's a plug, so please, please, please go show us some love on mylocalwool.com, and you too can find lovely fiber like this from Bricklin Acres Farm and get it shipped right to your house, so you don't even have to go anywhere and touch anybody. Hey, Gail, you can socially distance yourself while getting some, like, top-notch wool. So anyhow, enough on that. That's what, I was wanting to show you, so that's what this was from. And this, even though I know it looks very similar, it's a little bit different. You can see it's more of a creamy color, is what I'm currently spinning. This is, hold on, and now, of course, the camera's going to wobble. Bear with me and my wobbly camera. This is what I've been currently spinning on. It's for something that I made for a new yarn collection. First time here, can't wait to see the things. Oh, Hi Nerd Girl adventures. That sound like the kind of adventures I need to have. That's all we've been having here lately. But this was some yarn I made that actually sold off of Instagram, and I was like, well, darn, I wanted to actually put that out where other people could buy it. Hi, Tammy. So it's going to be a 2-ply, so I'm working on the second ply here. This is BFL with these really pretty, gotta reach over here. Hi, Julian. Hand-dyed, kind of turquoisey mohair locks mixed in. So that's what's happening here. And the wool in question is a BFL. It's a natural colored blue-faced Leicester. I always wanted to call it like, I don't know. Sorry, Leicester. It looks funny, but that's how you say it, they tell me. And it is beautiful. It's one of my favorites. This is from Barnyard Blue, which hi, Amber. Oh, I love the blue. So when I'm spinning this pretty thin, and this is my Spinolution Bullfrog. If you're like, what's that contraption? So I'm spinning this pretty thin, which BFL lends itself very well to because it has nice long fiber lengths. And what I'm doing is I've just got some of this and I'm kind of like pre-fluffing it up because a little bit, can go a long way. So I'm kind of pre-fluffing it up. You caught me pre-fluff here. And setting it on my table or on the arm of my sofa. And then I'm just adding in a little bit at a time by kind of just aligning the fibers. And I'm letting this stay a little fluffy. So, oh, I know. Yeah, it's great. You don't see, I'm leaving kind of the little lock parts out. I'm not a perfectionist by any means. So I like the texture. When I'm spinning locks into yarn, I just sort of align them. And I'm spinning the white part smooth, and then I'm just kind of letting, see the little locky curly parts, like, do their thing. And then when I two-ply this together, it looks really, really awesome. So that is what I'm currently spinning on. I've been attempting to, and if you follow this channel, you'll know that I'm not a naturally inclined homeschool person. I'm friends with lots of people who are, and I really respect and love you all, but I am not that person. And my kids have been really having a hard time with the whole being at home thing. And I bought workbooks and stuff, and so, I'm trying to keep their education going. And we've been doing the art classes with Mo Willems on YouTube. So if you have little kids or you just like Mo Willems, that happens every day at 1. And then the Cincinnati Zoo is doing like a safari situation at 3, so we've been doing that. But we're all definitely going a little crazy. I wore them out. We went for a walk. So that's the only reason they're leaving me alone right now. Let's see, there's another one of my little locks. So anyway, that's what I'm working on. I figured now is a good time to catch up on all of those all of those different projects. And I don't know, I'm a little torn on putting things out because I know like half of it, well, pretty much all of us are stuck at the house. So I'm like, well, the people need fiber and they need yarn because, we're stuck in the house. And then I'm also kind of like, well, a lot of people are financially hurting, like small businesses included. So it might not be a good time. I'm like, I don't want to be a jerk and be like selling stuff and people are tight on money. So I don't know. I'm a little conflicted on when I'm going to put out some of these new yarns. I know our fiber sale is going to be on Saturday because I kind of already told people it was going to be. So it will be. And we may or may not have some more yarns and stuff. Like I said, I didn't want to be weird, like putting out stuff for sale with people and, unpredictable income. But then, there are a lot of us who, need the things to work on. We're all home. So maybe it is a good idea. I haven't decided yet. But my other thing I wanted to show you, just because I was really excited about it, was looky here. My Local Wool, and I know this is like not a new ad. I didn't even make this ad, but I am the new director. Can't buy toilet paper, buy 5. Oh, that might be a little gross. Yeah, I don't know. The toilet paper thing, I try not to watch the news. I hate the news. And so I also typically think that everything on the news is like 90% BS. So I was just like, what is up with all these people with toilet paper? Yeah, no, I imagine. Yeah, we were actually visiting my parents when all of this kind of started. And then, of course, we came home. But so I was like late on the jump with the grocery shopping. But this is the most recent issue of Ply Magazine, and I was excited because as the new director of My Local Wool, we have an ad. So hopefully people will see this ad, and then they'll be like, yeah, let me go check that out. Even though this is an old ad, I'm going to try to figure out how to, by me, I mean my office assistant for Crafty Housewife Yarns, who's way better at this sort of thing than I am, get the correct dimensions and make a new ad. Definitely a tough situation. Fiber and light, yeah, no, that's why I was like, I don't have any gin yet, but it could happen. Everybody was freaking out about the liquor stores closing, and my husband collects bourbon, so, he collects it and doesn't drink it. It just sits here. So I was like, well, luckily I live in a liquor store, so, I'm set. But mainly I did stock up on coffee. That's what I was more concerned with. Anyhow, that's it. So, shameless My Local Wool plug. I have been working on that site, and I'm going to do a new ad because I've got a search by fiber directory. So, let's all pretend, and I forgot where I put it. So anyhow, let's pretend, because this farm is on there, that you're like sitting around your house and you're like, I need some BFL. That would be fantastic and make my life much happier. But wherever shall I find it? You will, how much have I missed? A lot of rambling. That's what you've missed. And some spinning, there was spinning. But, So you'll go to mylocalwool.com, and there's a fiber, which is like an interactive map. Please go look at it if you haven't seen it. And because we got to show the farmers some love, especially in these hard times. And so you can go to the search by fiber index, which is a new thing I just put in there. So you would go to BFL, and then you'd be like, oh snap, Barnyard Blue, that's where I should get it. And then you can find Barnyard Blue through the index on our map, and you can contact her, and you buy that through her, not through My Local Wool. So you contact her and figure out how to get some great fiber. So that is how that ideally should work. So, like I said, it kind of unfortunately launched this retool of My Local Wool right in the middle of, catastrophe 2020. Paper for the money. Yeah. So anyhow, I've rambled at you enough. I hope you've enjoyed seeing what I'm spinning. I hope y'all are spinning some fun stuff. Have Shetland fleece to process? Oh, well, that'll keep you busy then. I have to finish doing this, get my videos together. If you missed the first part of this video, we're having a raw fleece sale in the Crafty Housewife Yarns Facebook group. So that's where that's going to be. And so please, if you are on here and you're remotely interested in that, go to Facebook and join the Handspun Yarn Love group, and there will be more information on that. And it will eventually be listed on my website, so Crafty Housewife Yarns, join the email list, get yourself a coupon, join the Facebook group, all that good stuff. Haven't checked that out. Yeah, well, it's not up there yet. It's not up there yet. I just finished filming I'm doing like an educational video thing that goes with it. It'll be free, of course. So that's what I'm doing. So I gotta quit talking because my battery's probably about to die, and I gotta finish all that. And yeah, my phone was just like, you gotta shut up now. So anyhow, happy spinning, stay safe, socially distance, hoard your toilet paper, have a good one. You too.